Hello guys, NautoAis here, and I want to give my impression of Fire Emblem Heroes, Nintendo's third mobile game, and it's about Fire Emblem. It's a free-to-play, as they said before, which I was surprised when I first heard it. So it is expected it is a free-to-play game. Is it bad? Is it good? Well, here's my impression. So no surprise really. It actually good quality illustration. You think, wow, it doesn't look like the portable version. Well, yeah, it is in the mobile. It's not gonna be like it's not gonna look like the 3DS graphics or heck the GBA, but it's fun. And as expected, it is in a basically it is more towards to the casual gamers rather than the hardcore. It's a little bit easier. And, the hope of the mobile game are for gamers who like to play games on mobile, are not in tune to Nintendo. You basically introduce to them, oh, here's Fire Emblem, and then they can talk about, oh yeah, there's this game for the 3DS called Fire Emblem Awakening, or Fates, of course the one that's coming in May 19th, Fire Emblem Echoes, Secret of Valencia, a remake of a second game, but again, good, like new features. That's basically it. So the developer for this game, of course, is DNA. And if you know who they are, well, of course, if you know the history in March 2015, the Lady Water basically announced that they're going to make a partnership deal with DNA. They're the ones going to be in charge of the mobile game. Plus, two, is they're going to be also in charge of the online infrastructure for the Switch. Different story, but you get the idea. So if you don't know who DNA is, they're sort of a good mobile developers. And this game, you're going to have if you play other mobile game, you're probably going to have a feeling sort of like the way at its layout, which is Final Fantasy Records Keeper. Yeah, it's another casual type Final Fantasy game that basically it's just you get to the battle, quick game, that's it. There's no world travel, there's no go to one dungeon to another. It's just straight out you battle, wave enemies to wave enemies. So it's sort of like this with Fire Emblem Heroes. It still has that Fire Emblem feeling with the you move around, you strategize, of course, which enemy works against the player, but less. So there's less micromanaging than the console version, which is again good because again, this is supposed to be towards casual gamer. That's why the thing is it has casual mode. It is no matter what, it's casual mode. I do not know if they're gonna ever consider putting a permadeath in this game because again, it's free to play. And say you bought a character with real money and you lose that, I don't think it's a good idea. That's why they ought to go with the casual. I can understand it because even if it's just a free to play, you can play this for free. But if you want to get like better heroes, you gotta buy orbs. You want to play more of the game, you want to refill stamina. Once it's ran out, you gotta get an item, you can refill your stamina. I mean, there's a lot of things that you have to get in order to play the game. Because again, it acts like a free-to-play game. The same goes with like Final Fantasy Records Keeper. When you ran out of stamina, you're done for a while, you gotta wait for a while. Same goes with Tales of Link. It's the same deal. Once you ran out of stamina, you're done for the day. It's a common thing for free-to-play game. Like, once you're out of stamina, you're done. That's really it. But I'm surprised maybe because I'm just only in the beginning, I have not yet go far yet. Because I'm trying to find out all the things what I can do, like how to make it last long and replay value. The stamina sort of right now is forgiving, but I think if I go to a later level, they're probably going to be harder. Because a lot of my friends already were in a later level. Some did say that even story mode, yeah, there is a story mode. It is a bit difficult that you have to go to training mode. There is a training mode which you help build your character up. Can anyone play it? Is it a quick pick-up play for Fire Emblem Heroes? And the answer is yes. Anybody can play this game because it's so simple than its dedicated handheld version. Again, you don't have to worry about permadeath, but like I said, one of the biggest problems with Fire Emblem, that's why not a lot of people want to get into it, is the idea of permadeath. That say you suck and your character died, so by the time you reach the end of the game, you have not a lot of characters. Well, it's going to be a problem. Not a lot of people like that. I think they even basically share that. That's why in Awakening they introduce casual mode, which is your character may be out of commish, but they'll come back in the next chapter. Makes sense. And they also give you an option to power up your character, because also one of the problems in the past Fire Emblem game was you can't power up your characters. So whatever you have there, you move on. Again, not a lot of people like that. Some people do like to power up the character and level grind. They had to change something with Awakening. Is that how you're supposed to play the game? Of course not. But Smash Brothers for the Wii U was the same deal. People play it competitive, just a flat stage, no item. Some of the casual is, hey, let's go crazy with the stage, make it a battle, a stage hazard with items. I mean, to each of their own. That's all I can say. So with this one again, will hardcore Fire Emblem fan like this? Depends. If you are not really into mobile gaming, then you're probably out. But for someone to say, man, I just need a quick and play, I need a break, I need some 2 minutes with Fire Emblem, my Fire Emblem game, then there you go. Do some battles, 3 or 4 battles, done, then you go back to work. Again, the whole point, and I said before on the Nintendo Direct, Fire Emblem, is it's a quick pick-up play that you can play for 5 minutes, then you can done. You could probably do it Fire Emblem, the portable version, the dedicated portable, because you can do battle saves. But at the same time, you're like in the middle of something you don't want to just end. This one, you can, because the battles are quick. Because the difference is, it's a 4-on-4 battle. Again, keep it simple. They're trying to make it different than the Fire Emblem on the portable, which, again, I agree. So, fun game. It is a free to start. I have not yet reached the later levels to basically make you want, I gotta use orbs. Then another question you're probably gonna say, well, is there any connectivity from the Fire Emblem Heroes to any Fire Emblem game? Not so much. It is by itself. However, you connect your Fire Emblem game to your My Nintendo account, you're gonna get free 10 orbs. And those orbs, you can of course get heroes. Again, it's blind bag, randomized heroes, but it's sort of understandable in a free-to-play game, because it's not like paying $6 and you don't know what you're gonna get, like Animal Crossing cards. But again, it's really fun. I can say that it is fun, quick pick-up play. You don't need to play. You don't have to stay for long. You like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, done. Then you do something else, and if you need a break again, go back to it. No surprise there. If I would give this a 10-point scale, I would give this really, even I really liked it, it's good for casual, I have to give it a 8 out of 10. You go, oh wait, why not 10 out of 10? Well, it's not a perfect game. Well, even if the 10 out of 10 doesn't really mean it's perfect, but to some extent, even so that the graphics are meant for the mobile, it is simple, it is quick. One of the downside, and again, I guess it's unavoidable, but hey, it's the same thing in a lot of games, you play too long, it tends to get repetitive. 2, again, it's short. I mean, it's good if you're a casual gamer, but if you're like hardcore, you get into it, you're probably going to say, wow. I think a bit of negative why I had to give it an 8 out of 10 is, well, the price is a little bit questionable, but it is subjective, but you don't really need to. And I guess the orb to get your hero, it is a blind bag, so of course people don't like it, but it is what it is, that's the whole point. That's where you get free orb. It's, it's a chance, it gives a chance. But overall, like I said, it's a fun game, good design, good illustration, best of this game. Every Fire Emblem character speaks English. Yeah, they gave them English voice. I mean, they've been doing that since Awakening. They did it with Fate. They're going to do it, well, oh man, I hope they would do it with Echoes, but we'll have to wait and see. I think they probably done it with the GameCube also, in the Wii version, Radiant's Dawn and Paths of Radiant with Ike. I think they did, since Ike can speak English, because in Smash Brother, Ike does speak English. And unfortunately, both Roy and Mark don't speak English in Smash Brother. Yet, Mark does speak English in Code Steam. Yes, you can put him there with the amiibo. But yeah, I don't really know why they didn't do it with Fire Emblem or Smash Bros. Fire Emblem Smash Bros. Characters. Kind of sucky. Hopefully, in the long run, there's like a DLC. Yeah, I would willing to do a paid one to give every character English voices, or the Switch version, but that's a different story. But yeah, that's one of the best part besides the illustration, the quick gameplay, is every character speaks English. And I always support English dub for that one. So again, if you're a Fire Emblem fan and you want some quick up play, you don't want to bring your 3DS, here it is. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, done. There you go. So 8 out of 10. So with that, thanks for listening.